Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this November the 24th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Monday out there so far, but it's a great Monday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the tropics in the lower 48. Also, your local forecast is included. Also, take a look at some severe weather toward the end of the video. Also, we're going to take a look at the next 12 days of snowfall totals as well, and also take a look at the current watches warning advisory map. And we do have some tornado activity going on down here toward the East Texas and Arkansas region as well. We'll show you that in tonight's video as well. Alright, we're going to start off here in the tropics first. You can see the north central tropical Atlantic, pretty quiet. The western Atlantic, the north, kind of the northeastern Atlantic got some activity, but nothing organized to become any tropical system. Colder waters up there, so that's going to prohibit any development. Got some scattered to numerous activity over portions of South America down toward southern Caribbean, southeastern Caribbean, also in the MDR region. Also a little bit of activity across the southern areas of the Caribbean islands as well, Caribbean Sea as well. Scattered activity with Central America. Got a lot more activity. See the big plume of moisture here coming into the northwest will affect Washington, Oregon State, Northern California. This activity will affect portions of Baja California over toward Mexico and also into Texas region as well. You can see we got a cold front stretching from Michigan down to Texas, bringing some severe weather as that continue to move east, and also more activity across North Dakota, South Dakota, and Montana region as well, and also a little bit over toward Washington, Oregon, and Nevada and Northern California areas also. Alright, let's move on to the local forecast. But first, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like the video, share the video, and let's continue to get the show on the road there, folks. Alright, you can see we got some mixed precipitation portion of Maine to New Hampshire to Vermont to New York State, portion of southeast Canada. More activity up here around Lake Huron, Lake Superior, Michigan, Wisconsin to Minnesota, northern Iowa, south and North Dakota. More mixed precipitation portion of western Montana, Idaho, Washington, Oregon State, northwestern Washington State. Shower activity there as well. Snow flying in portion of Montana to Wyoming to Idaho to Colorado, southern Wyoming, and then more through eastern Montana, northeast Wyoming, through much of South and North Dakota, right along the Canadian-U.S. border. Got some heavy snow over from North Dakota to Minnesota over toward Lake Superior as well. Got some mixed precipitation also through South Dakota, stretching over to Michigan, Lake Superior, western portion of Lake Huron, also in the portion of northern Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota regions as well. Shower activity over here, portion of Nebraska to Iowa to Missouri to Illinois to Iowa, up here around Lakes Huron as well, and also southeast Canada toward Ottawa and Toronto, Canada. Also activities from Pennsylvania, New Jersey, up toward eastern Maine as well. Thunderstorms and showers from D.C. to South Carolina to Florida to northern Florida down to the northwestern Gulf to eastern Texas over toward Kentucky. Got some severe weather with portions of Mississippi and Alabama. Shower activity along the eastern coast of Florida down toward the Florida Keys. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, let's move on to your Wednesday outlook now, and we're going to take a look at it. As you can see, we got cold frontal boundaries continue to push on off to the east. We got another low pressure system over toward Colorado with a cold front stretching back through Wyoming, Montana, and into areas of Washington, Oregon State. Shower activity out there as well in western Washington, Oregon, and northwest California in the eastern Pacific. Mixed precipitation in Oregon to Idaho to Washington State, portion of Montana. Got snow flying there as well in Montana to Wyoming to Idaho. And then we got thunderstorms and shower for South Texas, stretching through the central and northern Gulf to the Florida Keys, Florida area as well, through portions of Georgia to Carolinas up toward D.C. Shower activity from northern Georgia to Kentucky to Ohio to West Virginia to New Jersey up toward Massachusetts. Got some heavy snow up here in portions of northern Wisconsin, northern Michigan, northeastern Minnesota, and also South Canada around Lake Superior. Got snow flying there as well through Wisconsin, Minnesota, portion of northern Illinois. Mixed precipitation also in areas of Michigan to Wisconsin, also over toward Ohio to New York State to Maine, Ottawa, and Toronto, Canada. And like I said, got some shower activity from Tennessee over toward eastern Maine. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Wednesday. Alright, let's move on to the current watches warning advisory map for your location across the nation. And it should look something like this. We got winter storm watches in effect that appear in portion of New York State, northern portion, western New York State, and also northern areas of Pennsylvania, northern Michigan, also appear in northern Wisconsin. Got some winter storm warnings there as well in northern Wisconsin, Minnesota. Winter weather advisory stretching from Wisconsin to Minnesota to North and South Dakota to Montana to Washington State as well. Even got some special weather statements in Montana and Wyoming areas as well. Wind advisories over here in portion of Idaho, stretching in South Dakota, also in the areas of Nebraska, Iowa, and also southern areas of Minnesota. Even got some, let's see, trying to find that. Yeah, winter storm watch is also in effect for portions of Minnesota as well. Here's some tornado watches we was talking about. Some ongoing severe thunderstorm warning and flash flood warning for East Texas and western Louisiana. We got some frost advisory for Northern California and dense fog advisory for Central California areas as well. Alright, we got some small craft advisory gale warning from Maine to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, Southern California, Washington State. Hawaii and Chain Island looks good. Southern and southwestern Alaska, small craft advisory gale warning. Western and northwestern areas of Alaska, some heavy freezing spray warnings that are in effect. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. This is for your Tuesday. Slight risk from Jackson, Mississippi over toward Birmingham, Alabama. Slight marginal risk from Mobile over toward Chattanooga, western South Carolina. You in the borderline of that. Western North Carolina. Would not be surprised to see that marginal risk could be added a little further to the north and east towards Charlotte. Could be over toward Columbia and Raleigh area. We'll continue to monitor that and see. Let's take a look at the tornado probability. We have 5% across portions of Mississippi to Birmingham, 2% from Mobile up to Chattanooga and Atlanta metro area. You're included. Damaging winds, 5%. Large hail, 5%. Alright. Storm Prediction Center outlook for your Wednesday should look like this here. Alright, general thunderstorms up here around Watertown to toward Buffalo, then from New York City to Columbia, South Carolina, Tallahassee to Jacksonville, Florida, also around Miami. You're included in that as well. Alright, snowfall totals over the next 12 days. Heavy snow from Texas, northern Texas, all the way through Ohio, Michigan, up to New York State, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, southeast Canada. Also in the portions of Wisconsin, back over towards through the Dakotas, Montana, Idaho, Washington, Oregon State, California, down toward New Mexico, Arizona areas as well. Southeast, no snow yet, but that may change in the next couple of months. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. Have a wonderful Monday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather because that's the only weather you got.